previously about Honey's Dance Academy, about the Bollywood workshops that you've run, about the masterclasses and about dancing. Let's now look at the actual musicals itself. In what way would you say is the best way to develop appropriate choreography for Bollywood musicals?
Okay, this is my favourite area. I love choreography and I think it's brilliant because, this is where my creativity comes out. Now, in order to organise choreography for a musical or for any project, I would say, the main aim is to first of all find out a brief from the organisers. What is it that they're trying to, put across to the audience? First of all, for example, if it's a Bollywood musical which really needs just loads of dancers that have to be incorporated, then that would be organised slightly separately to a musical that definitely needs music and dance incorporated within the acting, because the acting has slightly different dance choreography to just Bollywood dancing. So for me, the way I would organise my Bollywood choreography would, I'd sit down, I'd go through things with the promoters, with the organisers, or whoever the theatre group is, find out what they're trying to achieve with that particular musical, find out what kind of songs they wish to incorporate. My suggestions to them would be, let's add some variety. So even if it's an Indian classical musical, for example, you still want all the dance choreography and all the different dance routines to be, kind of varied and different. So how can you bring variety to that particular musical choreography? Second thing is, I love using props. I think props and costumes have to be developed really well because that really enhances the actual musical and the look of the whole show. So that's another thing that I would say, that part of the choreography would be also talking about what kind of costumes and props I would have or would have access to, or would I be able to order depending on the budgets. Then I can kind of incorporate the kind of choreography to enhance that side of things. For example, if I was doing Kathak dance piece, then of course I need costumes that are like, they flare out. So we can do lots more spins and lots more intricate footwork that can be seen. And finally, you need to also find out what kind of dancers, artists, what level of expertise they have. If you have a professional group that you can work with, then your dance choreography would be very different because you can really work on more patterns, more intricate movements, perhaps a lot of changes of choreography, maybe different formations and different types of choreography pieces going on at the same time. Whereas if they may be beginners that you're working with, maybe dance students that you're working with, then of course your choreography will have to bear that in mind, that they may not be very experienced, as some of them, may be dancing for the first time, so your choreography will have to be adjusted accordingly. So there is quite a lot of things that you have to bear in mind when you're organising any kinds of choreography for a musical. But I must admit, it's fun, whatever the style is, whether it's an amateur program, an amateur musical, or it's a complete professional, Bollywood musical being staged in the West End. Every element of a Bollywood musical has to be creative. So you definitely need to have the flair for that part.